Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about quadratic equations. First, let's answer a simple question. What is a quadratic equation? A quadratic equation is an equation whose highest power of the variable is 2. Look at. Highest power of the variable is 2. The standard form of a quadratic equation is this. Here, a, b, and c are real numbers, and a cannot be 0. Pay attention. A cannot be 0. If a is 0, the equation becomes a linear equation, not a quadratic equation. Okay. Now, we want to solve the quadratic equation. Before this point, we should, before using the formula, we should calculate the discriminant. What is the discriminant? The formula of discriminant of quadratic equation is this: b squared minus 4ac. This discriminant has 3 types. The first type is this one. If the discriminant is negative, look at, if the discriminant is negative, the equation has no real solution or no root. Okay? The second one, if the discriminant is equal to 0, the equation has one repeated real solution with this formula. Okay? And the third and the last type, if the discriminant is positive, the equation has 2 different real solutions. Okay? Let's solve the first example. In this case, look at the first example. In this case, we should distinguish the a, b, and c of quadratic equation. Okay. A is equal to 2. B is 5. And c, pay attention, not 7, but -7. Pay attention. C, the variable c, is -7. Okay? And this is b, and this is a. Okay. We write the formula of discriminant: squared b minus 4ac. Okay? 5 squared minus 4a is equal to 2 and -7. Positive 81. The amount of this discriminant of this example is 81. That is, refers to the third type, where the discriminant is positive. We have 2 roots, x1, okay, x2. Okay. And this is positive x1, x2 with this formula. Okay? x1 is equal negative b, -5, positive 9, okay? This is equal to 4 over 4 is equal to 1. And the other root is equal negative 5, positive 9, excuse me, negative 9 is equal to negative 14 over 4. Okay? The first root is 1 and the second root is this. Now we want to solve the second example. The discriminant is equal to 6x squared minus 4ac. What is the a? A is equal to 1. B is 6 and C is 9. Okay? 36 is equal to 0. Pay attention. When the discriminant is equal to 0, we have one repeated root. Okay? x1, x2 is equal to this formula, one of the fundamental formulas in mathematics. Okay? The equation has one repeated real solution. Okay, now keep on to solve this example. And then x1, x2 is equal negative 6 is equal to negative 3. And we want to solve the last and the third example. In the first step, we should distinguish A, B, and C. Okay? A is equal to 4, as you see. B is equal to 1, and C is equal to 3. The discriminant formulas, we write it. B squared minus 4ac. 1 squared minus 4, 3. The discriminant of this example, pay attention to this point. The discriminant is negative 47. If it is negative, the equation has no real solution. The first type of this discriminant, we have no root. We have no root. Okay. Today we learned how to solve the quadratic equation and how the discriminant tells us the number of solution. We have 3 types, negative of discriminant, and the second one is equal to 0, and the last and the third one is positive.